Hello and welcome back to the Simple Video Marketing Formula. I'm Paula Moore, the Online Posture Doctor, and this is video 2 of a 4-part series. If you're watching this video, you probably fall into one of several categories. You have a product or service and you want to launch or relaunch it. You have an idea for a product or service and want to launch it, or you have a product and you simply want to test the market. Maybe you've already got video marketing in place for your product, but it's missing the mark somehow. It's not working. Or you have some online video, but there's no marketing strategy in place. Or perhaps you don't yet have any video and you want to make sure you do it right. Whichever category you fit into, effective video marketing, what I like to call purpose-driven video, is absolutely essential. As most of you know from video 1, I began making videos years ago, quite by accident, working in my own private practice, just minutes from the beautiful English seaside. On paper, it all sounded marvelous and rewarding, but I wasn't fulfilled, and I know that resonates for some of you. Something was missing. I wanted the freedom to design my days to involve more variety, more creativity, and a lot more time to be outdoors. I began making simple videos about posture with no real purpose at the time other than a little bit of creative fun. I never imagined those videos would create such an online buzz with over 1 million views in less than 12 months and many millions more to date. Once I hit 1 million views and 10,000 subscribers, YouTube invited me to become a partner, which meant that I began making money when people clicked on the ads placed on my videos. As my YouTube revenue began climbing, I realized I could create an online business. So I sold my chiropractic practice to my associate and went online full-time. And that decision scared the heck out of me because I didn't yet have any proven track record of success. Thank goodness I do now. At the time, I wasn't using the simple video marketing formula. I was throwing everything online with no real strategy and learning what worked and didn't work. Entrepreneurs like me are control freaks. I have to do everything myself. I hate to delegate. Don't make the same mistake. It took me years to create a formula for video marketing that actually works. Don't try to do it all. You'll waste years learning what I can teach you to do in a fraction of the time. Use my formula. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Over the years, I was making money from YouTube, and still am. But if YouTube went away, I'd be screwed. Excuse my French. It didn't matter that I had a huge number of YouTube subscribers. That was great for more ad revenue, and still is. But I didn't and don't have access to those emails or names. I needed to build a list, and it took many experiments and many failed launches before I finally figured out a system, a formula that would have me build a highly targeted list of fans that I could sell to. The purpose of VMF, remember from video 1, is to get your tribe to watch your videos, sign up to your list, and sell your stuff. So let's take a look at how VMF really works. I keep saying it's simple because it is. That doesn't mean the work you need to put in is easy, but we're entrepreneurs. We like to work hard. Go ahead and download and print the VMF PDF flowchart. Grab some colored markers so you can make some notes. Go ahead and do that now. I'll wait.
Okay guys, let's check out the VMF flowchart here. So the simple video marketing formula is really straightforward. It might not be easy to execute. In other words, we've got to put some good work in. But we're all entrepreneurs here, so that shouldn't really concern us. VMF is simple. That's the way I designed it. It's made up of just 3 elements, the first of which we covered in video 1, performance. You'll recall from that video that we can learn to perform, and we did 2 really great exercises to begin the process of uncovering our unique video personality. And I said that when we speak from that place on camera, what I like to call our wow factor, we come across authentically. And wasn't the fitted sheet lady just a brilliant example of performing from her wow? So the second element of VMF we'll cover today, And in a couple days' time, if you check your email inbox, we'll cover the third element. Get these three elements right, and customers will view your videos. Occasionally, customers will join your list having never viewed. Usually that's because they land on your website, you've got a really great free gift, and they just join your list. Happens less frequently. And some people, not many, will buy your stuff having never viewed your videos or joined your list. I find those are the people that have generally been referred to me, or they've just simply Googled their problem and they found my product or service and they think that's the solution to their problem. I call those lovely gifts from the gods. They really don't happen very often. Most people will travel from viewing your video to joining your list to buying your stuff. And why do you want people to view, join, and buy? Because when they do this often enough, you become an authority in your field. And when you are that authority, you earn the kind of living that gives you the freedom to choose the lifestyle that calls you. And that's what VMF is really all about. It's simple.
I've used VMF for years now, and I've honed the formula to ensure that it's simple. I used it when I first started out and had no fans and no list. I created countless free gifts of very high value to get my first 1,000 subscribers. Well-written and designed 40-page ebooks, professionally designed infographics used on my websites as powerful free gifts to capture leads. I've used VMF to launch my first best-selling paperback book and to launch online courses with thousands of students.
I create so much content, and I love to put that content together in the form of a course. So here's one of my courses, Posturesize, How to Create a Healthy Posture Habit for Life. Best-selling course in posture, over 2,000 students, 82 5-star ratings. You know how hard it is to get that many ratings on Amazon, for example? Posturesize Pro. Almost 2,000 students enrolled, 36 5-star ratings, Balance Exercise for Beginners, one of my newer courses, 450 students, 9 4.5 5-star ratings, Sit Less, Move More, almost 1,500 students, 75 ratings, Neck Hump, How to Get Rid of the Fat, 440 students, 63 ratings, Scoliosis Exercises, one of my brand new courses, 161 students, and already 13 5-star ratings. Learn the three elements, plug your content into the formula, sit back, enjoy the passive income so that you get to become that expert, that authority in your field, and ultimately choose the lifestyle that calls you.
VMF will help you build brand trust and encourage your fans to engage through social media.
Social engagement, for me, a big part of that is YouTube. Here's my YouTube channel at the moment. A good 7 million people. That'll climb up about 150 to 200,000 views a month. And then I like to keep my subscribers hovering around the 30,000 mark. This climbs as well up to as high as 50,000, sometimes more. It looks great on paper. If I show you 100,000 subscribers, wow. But if those subscribers aren't doing much, they're not engaging, they're not sharing, they're not liking, they're not buying, they're not commenting, that doesn't mean much. What I like to do is regularly take a look at my subscribers. Take a look at the ones who are really engaged and keep them, and the ones that haven't done anything in about 8 to 12 months, they're gone. Suddenly, you're getting conversion rates as high as 10, 15, 25%. Now let's take a look at the analytics. So we like to see lots of shares and likes, yay. Okay, so we get some dislikes. That's always going to happen. Don't get too hung up on those. Lots of comments. We want to see thousands of those, yay. Brilliant, look at our shares. This tells me people are engaged, and when people are engaged, guess what happens? They buy. So we've got lots of videos out there. Forward head posture, we've got 1 million views, yay, almost 4,000 in revenue. Remove muscle knots, 700,000 people watching, $1,500. Woohoo, nature's Viagra. Now I've got your attention. $590, $1,342, $988,000. This is what social engagement does. This is what the VMF can do for you too.
But most important, the simple formula helps you build highly targeted lists.
Okay, so another great example of the VMF in action for our online squeeze page campaigns, like my Posturesize crash course here. That's been running for longer than a year, really successfully. So here we have it. Let's just sign in here and let's take a look at the back end in progress here. This is all part of VMF. You've got to get all three elements going on, and a lot of that is to do with what's going on in the background. Now let's hop over to the stats, because part of having a squeeze page running successfully online is building a list. Because when you have a list, you can sell to that list. And when you can sell to that list again and again and again, you become an authority in your field. And when you become that authority, you get to choose your lifestyle. So let's take a look at that page. Here we are, the welcome page. Let's look at the stats. What's going on this month? The numbers don't lie. How are we doing? Not bad. We've got over 28,000 views, 3,000 signups. That's a conversion rate of 11% at the moment. Considering the industry average is 2%, we're doing pretty darn well. And that often climbs up to about 26% for me.
And I'm using the simple video marketing formula right now here in this workshop series. So if you're here, you know it's working because you found me and you're watching. So now it's time to get down to some work. Element 2 of the simple video marketing formula. In video 1, we learned about the first element of VMF, performance. We can learn to perform and begin the process by identifying our unique video personality and presenting that wow factor on camera. In other words, our performance comes from our wow factor. But there's more to video than just showing up powerfully. There has to be a purpose to video. And without a purpose, our videos are nothing more than noise. You can perform and entertain from your wow factor, but unless your videos solve a problem, potential customers won't return. The second element of the simple video marketing formula is production. And you can't produce quality videos unless you solve a real problem. So, do you know what problem you solve? You might think the problem I solved is that I help people with bad posture get good posture. That's the surface problem, but unless I can delve a little deeper, I miss the real problem. The real problem I solve is helping people regain lost confidence by teaching them to create a healthy posture habit for life. We'll spend a lot of time doing numerous exercises to help you uncover the real problem you solve for your clients in my full-day workshop series that I run out of London, England and Toronto, Canada. In this video, we're going to do 2 of those exercises. You can pause the video now and download and print the PDF document that accompanies today's workshop. I love this next exercise. You need to put aside 1 to 2 hours of your time, then head over to YouTube and do a search for some videos in your industry. For example, if you're a life coach and you think you might solve the problem of procrastination, I want you to search for something like how to overcome procrastination. Be precise with your searching to help you tease out the real problem that you solve. If you're a finance guru and you help women over 40 plan for their future, perhaps you'll do a search for financial rules for women. Maybe you're a copy editor and you have a fabulous idea for a proofreading app. You could do a search for best proofreading tool. Get as niche as you can and have fun with this exercise. It's going to tell you a lot about you and your business. YouTube will likely pull up heaps of videos. I want you to find 10 videos you really like in your industry niche and another 10 you really don't like. Choose videos that have at least a few thousand views. Even bad videos sometimes have a lot of views. Don't think too much about the exercise. Just see which videos you instinctively like and don't like. Save the URLs for your list of 10 video likes and 10 video dislikes and paste them into a Word doc. The second exercise builds on the first. Using the PDF download, I want you to go back to your video lists and write down the problem the presenter was trying to solve. Was it clear? Did they ramble and have no point at all? Did the video leave you confused, annoyed, bored? Did it feel sneaky or salesy? If they did solve a problem, how many steps did they use to solve it? What were the steps? Was it clear? Use the PDF exercise sheet to guide you through exercise 2. I love this exercise and I still do it frequently myself, and I learn a lot from it. I learn what styles I like, what turns me off, what I find authentic, what makes me laugh, share, join, or buy. So enjoy this exercise. And how will you know if this exercise is working for you? Because you're going to begin to get a clear idea about what you like and dislike. And as you move towards clarity, the unique problem you solve will start to show itself. How will you screw this exercise up? You might start to compare yourself to others. Don't compare. This is my own downfall. Please heed my warning. You don't need to be the next fitted sheet lady or the next posture doctor. You just need to be the most authentic version of you, because no one does you as well as you do. You know, there's one particular entrepreneur I follow on Facebook. She irritates me, I'm embarrassed to say. I catch myself comparing, and I can't seem to unfriend her. I sometimes secretly find myself critical of her. Why? Because she always seems to be so on the ball, and her energy is comparable to the Duracell bunny. She gets up at 5, I get up at 7, I must be crap. She posts really personal things and I don't, so I'm doing it wrong. She's traveling and staying at exotic locations and, wait 1 minute, I love my simple life. Don't fall into this trap with me or anyone else when you're viewing their videos. Please stop comparing. I promised a little glimpse into my life. I'm going to show you just how ordinary I am. Actually, my ultimate goal through everything I've ever created online has been simplicity. For me, it all comes down to nature and spending time outdoors like I did through my entire youth. That's my truly happy place. An ability to be outdoors and active every day, getting a dog, moving to the country so I can ski and play hockey in the winter and swim in the lake in the summer and cook really healthy food and continue making great videos that help people take control of their own lives. When you find yourself comparing, ask yourself, is that really my dream? 90% of the time, the comparison isn't even something you really care about. Be gentle with yourselves. In our next video, I'm going to share with you the third and final element of VMF, without which the first two elements can't take hold. VMF is a little bit like our inner ear, which also contains 3 elements. 3 of the body's smallest bones, the hammer, anvil, and stirrup. These bones are all connected as levers. So when sound waves enter the inner ear, they hit the first little bone, the hammer. And sound is amplified from the first bone to the next and the next. The bones connect as levers to transmit vibration and amplify the sound. The leveraging capabilities of the 3 middle ear bones are needed to generate the large forces that allow us to hear. Use just one element of the simple video marketing formula and you'll get views, just like one middle ear bone will let you hear some sounds. But the real power exists as a system, a formula. The middle ear bones are arranged to interact with each other, just like the three elements of VMF, to maximize amplification in much the same way as you build a list by amplifying your video viewing reach. In a couple days' time, you will receive video 3, where you'll learn the third and final element, the foundation on which the simple video marketing formula runs. In the meantime, I'd love to hear from you. What real problem do you think you solve for your customers? What problem would you like to solve? What problem are you called to solve? Pop your thoughts in the comments below. I do read all of them. Again, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you back in a couple days' time. Bye for now.